Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I am GRWM, and today I just want to do something a little more casual. I'm actually meant to be on my way to work right now, but I wanted to do a real life chit chat, get ready with me for work video, just me doing my makeup and talking to you guys, giving you guys sort of a life update and all that good stuff. So yeah, if you guys just want to chill out with me, sit, watch me talk and stuff before I go to work, then carry on watching. Okay, so I've already straightened my hair just to save some time. I was actually kind of trying to wait for the sun to come up so that it's a bit more light. My original plan was to do like hair, makeup and everything, but it's now like 6, oh, y'all can see here, 6:51. Focus? No. But yeah, so 6:51. And I actually have to go to work, so the latest I can leave is like 7:30. Then yeah, 7:30, quarter to 7 is like I'll probably get to work at like 8:05 and stuff like that. But yeah, so generally it takes me about 30 minutes to do my makeup, 20 minutes if I'm fast enough, so I'm gonna try my best to be like fast enough. But obviously if I'm talking in between, it's gonna take a little bit of time. So I'm gonna use my Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. I'm going back to this because yesterday I realized that my skin is a little bit oily again. Also because it is starting to get warm again. So I'm just gonna use a little bit, just like 1.5-ish pumps of it. I don't want too much. It actually has this tendency to dry out my skin. I think I mentioned this in a video, and I don't need to look ashy in the middle of the day. I just want my skin to look matte, not ashy, matte. So yeah, I just wanted to do this so I can like talk and stuff. I just had my nails done yesterday. I'm also vlogging, by the way, so this will be like in between the vlog or before the vlog in posting, but this is in between my vlogging. So yeah, I just wanted to do a sit down talking video because I mean I haven't done one in a long time, and I just want to like chat to you guys. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Infallible foundation in the color 320 Caramel Toffee, one word. Yeah, so I haven't really spoken to you guys in a long time. I'm trying to find my brushes. It's obviously a mess here. This is how it always is in the morning. Okay, I don't need that. This is literally how my life is set up, like just generally in my makeup station. It is chaos. It is chaos. It is chaos. I'm trying to find a foundation brush. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is my hair, because I've seen a lot of comments. I think a lot of this this chit chat is going to be me just sort of responding to some comments I've seen, because I obviously didn't like respond on the actual comment, but I think are general things that other people want to know, or I've gotten the question maybe more than once in more than one video on Instagram as well and stuff like that. So just gonna answer those. So the first thing is the hair. This hair is actually the hair that I wore in my graduation video, or on my graduation day. This is also the hair that I wore in the latest Explore, where I went to Maboneng and like Rosebank and Kibble Park, the Cliff Riversburg Hill, and all of that. So this is that hair. I'm going to show you guys how much I cut off. I woke up yesterday, this is the story. I woke up yesterday and I had worn the wig on Friday, and I wore the wig again on Monday. Over the weekend, I didn't wear any wigs. I washed all my wigs over the weekend, so I didn't really wear any wigs. So I wore it for like 2 days, and I really tried to make it work, which is how I ended up washing the wig and then all my wigs anyway, because I was like, okay, maybe it just needs some reviving, let me wash it. It really was like dry and dead. I think also because I wore this wig for about 2 months straight, not wearing different wigs. This is like the wig I was putting on every single day. So obviously that took a toll on it. And even after I washed it and wore it on Monday, it just still looked really, really bad. So I woke up yesterday, which was Tuesday, and I was like, you know what? Like, let me just do this. Let me just cut it. I feel like the ends are dead. And this is how much of the hair. Ooh, this is how much of the hair I cut out. And I cut off. As you can see, it's dead. This hair was like 20 inches. And okay, I don't know how to show the whole thing. So much I cut off. This whole thing was like 20 inches when it started out, but I feel like now it's like 16. It was 16 before I cut it and stuff like that. When I use my L'Oreal Infallible foundation, I like to go in. This is something I've been doing like forever. I like to go in with my Essence All About Matte oil-free foundation, which is in the color 50 matte caramel. And this is just for my forehead because naturally my forehead is darker. So instead of having to overly bronze my forehead, I just use this. And I've had this foundation for like, I've had it since 2015, like this specific bottle. So it's generally, because it's quite a dark color, so this is what I use it for. So yeah, so the hair right now is actually like, so it's a closure wig. So it's just like, I just basically glued it down with the L'Oreal glue. Also, a lot of people are asking like, how did I get this color and all these things. I do have a video, guys. Like, I did the video months ago. So I have a series called the Ash Blonde series. I'll just link like one of the videos up here somewhere, and then you can go check it out. But yeah, I do have videos on how I colored it. Well, it was already kind of blonde, but how I colored it, and how I made the wig and stuff like that. So this is actually a wig that I made, the first ever wig that I made, the first ever wig that I wore. So yeah, I'm just using this to kind of almost contour as well, just bring color into the frame of my face and stuff like that. And on camera, I know I look very light still, but we'll get to that. We'll bronze her out. So yeah, so that's the hair taken care of. Also, I just generally wanted to like have you guys in my morning, like, because I'm actually going to work, so it is a realistic chit chat, get ready with me for work. Because I know like a lot of YouTubers will do like a get ready with me for work, but then you can tell it's like a Saturday. So I'm going in with my L'Oreal LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color medium beige. This concealer is working with me again. We are on good terms again. So I'm back here. I'm going to extra highlight. So I just found that with the blonde hair, it's very easy for it to pick up dark colors, and it's very easy for it to mute out the light part. So generally what happens is if I bronze too much, I sort of, with the blonde hair, I start looking like an Oompa Loompa of sorts. So I really go in with the highlights. Yes, I'm going to work, but I really go in with the highlight. Then I'm going to blend that out. I'm going to actually just blend this part out. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. I'm just going to blend like this part out, and then I'm going to leave underneath the eye so it can just sit more of it and set. So life-wise in general, I want to update you guys about that as well, because I think the last time I spoke about it was like a vlog when I was going to shoot the Explore like over a month ago. So yeah, so life has been okay. Nothing too bad, like complaining wise. I think just this is probably why I take long in the morning, because I'm trying to find everything. Mind you, I have like organizers. I just, once I start going, I'm going to use my NYX HD concealer, and this is the color Glow, which is CW06. It's like really, like you can see, it's like really light. I'm just going to add that in a little bit to brighten this, so it's gonna be a really bright under eye. Almost looks whited out, but Kim Kardashian who? Mario is shaking. Shook. Anyway, I watch too much YouTube, right? Yeah. I've got a lot of free time. I live on my own. What else am I gonna do? So let me do my brows because that will make sense at this stage while I wait for my concealer to set a little bit. I use this really from my NYX micro brow pencil, just this really to brush them out. So as I was saying, with life generally, everything's like okay, like I said, nothing to complain about. In fact, there are some parts of my life that are extra good, but we'll see about that, like sharing. Yeah, like I know it's like I've put my life out there for you guys to know exactly what's happening in my life, but at the same time I do get I actually I need to put some motion on there. Okay, give me a second. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, so I know I generally, the whole premise of me doing vlogs is so that I share my life and I put my life out there on the internet for you guys to watch, enjoy, feel like you're a part of, entertain yourselves with. I don't know, just whatever you receive it as. You know, I made that decision, and I think just generally I'm okay with sharing everything, or most things, and I've never shied away from sharing most things. I think it's, especially this year, it's been something that I'm like, if I'm doing this, I'm gonna go all the way in. And yeah, so I've just, oh, by the way, I am using my Benefit Cabral pomade in the kind of 5. Yeah, in the kind of 5. It's a cream gel brow is what they call it. But yeah, so it just, this is like the lid actually, and then you just turn it over and it gives you an angled brush. My stomach is not okay, I'm hungry. So I'm generally okay with like sharing everything and putting everything out there, but I've just realized that you guys like get attached to like people. I'm trying to put this in a very simple way, or in the way I've interpreted it. So you guys like get very attached, and I'm okay with that. I get that, makes sense. But you guys have seemed to get a little too attached. You know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's fine. So that's like also my biggest concern with them sharing like the next person. The next person, like I have a list or whatever. But I really do want to be completely transparent and all these things, because obviously some things become like a part of your everyday life. So now it's like I'm vlogging around a certain part of my life and stuff like that. I want to, but then it just, I'm also very scared for like one person and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Even my voice can't handle this topic. Then other than that, like you guys know, I went to funeral. So the actual funeral was the day after my birthday. The day of my birthday was the day we drove to Eastern Cape where the funeral was. Not fun, obviously, it's a funeral, but you know, these things happen. And I think with that one, I was just glad that we like had a big family gathering where we were all together celebrating, having a good time. So my graduation lunch was basically the last time we were all together as a family. And sorry, and I'm glad that I actually did that, because I really was against having a graduation lunch of any sort and all this stuff, but my dad like really wanted to do it. You know, I'm like the firstborn and all these things. So eventually I was like, you know what, let's do it, let's have fun, and we did it. Like my whole family came down, my uncle, the one who passed away, he was there as well. So he's like my dad's older brother, and he did like a speech and everything, and he was just saying so proud, and it was really great. He had so much fun. I mean, even the funeral weekend, sorry, I'm not used to speaking so early in the morning. Even the funeral weekend, like everyone was just like, oh yeah, he was doing this party, and then, you know, he was doing that, and he was like having so much fun and all these things. So I'm glad that I did let that happen. And I mean, obviously it's a great thing because now it was like the last time we all as a family had memories with him. So that's the one thing that I think with it all really consoled me, because I was like, imagine if I hadn't had the graduation party, I wouldn't have had seen him in such a long time, or as a family wouldn't have had that last really good moment with him. So yeah, other than that, life is good. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Maybelline brow mascara, and it's in the color dark brown. Work wise, other than me being late as hell, everything is going really well there. I'm learning a lot, really progressing just as an architect. Literally, I'm like, oh my gosh, school was not an accurate representation of what this is. If anything, school could have had me quit architecture as a whole and not know that it can be such an amazing program, or can be such an amazing career, and it definitely is a career that I enjoy. Okay, the sun is like coming out, so now it's like brighter. Excuse like the light changes because, well, nature. I'm gonna blend out the concealer now. It's been sitting for a long enough time. So yeah, like if I just went off of what I sort of learned about what architecture is at school, or sort of what I experienced architecture to be from school, I don't think that would be a career that I'd still be very excited about. Yeah, so it really isn't accurate. Like school, I think, gives you the most extreme version of what you are going to do, and I think also that is because, well, they're trying to toughen you up. So school really does give you the most extreme version of your career, so that you are fully prepared for that career, which makes sense. I mean, if you face the worst, then everything else is like sort of whatever. Not philosophical. I'm gonna use, I've already opened it, but I'm gonna use my Yardley Absolute Translucent Powder. And this one doesn't actually have a color, but it's like pinky. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna use that to set where I highlighted. So yeah, I think school really isn't an accurate representation of whatever you're studying in the career and all that. Because for us, like, architecture is literally sleepless nights. I remember in first year I used to go like 3 days without sleeping because I'm just working. Used to be like sleepless nights, and we had projects like you have to design a whole building in 2 weeks, and you know, like a multi-story building in 2 weeks, and all these things. And that is not what happens in real life at all. Like nowhere near what happens in real life. I'm just going to use this EcoTools powder brush to kind of brush off the excess powder immediately, because we are not powder donuts in our everyday lives and all. Then I'm going to use my Benefit Hoola bronzer. I feel like I've been using this almost every day now. Yeah, so I'm going to use my Benefit Hoola bronzer to bronze. Actually, yeah, no, that's fine. Which video, my money? Y'all should know me well enough. Can't find my contour. Basically. So yeah, I just think that if you feel like at school maybe this is not what you want to study, of course, like, yeah, let go, if you can and whatever, but just also keep an open mind that what you're doing at school isn't exactly what you're going to be experiencing in the workspace. For me, like, I'm getting to be creative and all these things, like, I'm so involved. I actually now have the confidence to be like, you know what, I'm actually really fucking sorry, I'm really good at this. I'm really, you know, like, this makes sense. I should be here. This is the career that I really am meant to do and stuff like that. So yeah, so like I'm saying, work is going really, really well. I'm really enjoying it. But then the time is literally flying. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one, but this year has really flown by, which is like crazy because I thought it would be a very slow year. Then, because like I said, my face, I'm not serious. Where the hell did I put this? Okay. Because like I said, my face is looking a bit, gets a little bit oily during the day. I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Face HD Defining Matte Pressed Powder in the color Warm Honey. And I'm just gonna put that like all over my face. So yeah, I think I've like covered all the aspects in my life, just generally, like everything that I'm experiencing. There's obviously not much else. It's now like my YouTube channel, which is doing really, really, really well. Like, I'm shook. Like, I'm really, really shook, because I started YouTube in 2016. I technically wanted to upload, I actually started the channel like 2015. I've been like, I wanted to upload before, but I was just like so scared, and I'd record, like, I have so many videos that I recorded, and I never uploaded from like 2015, and I was always so scared and all these things. So I've been here for a while, and I think my growth was generally slow, but now it's like, it's really, I'm like really growing, and it's insane. Let me just set my face real quick. So I'm going to use my NYX Dewy Finish setting spray, and this stuff is good. It's good. Okay. Oh, my skin. Okay. Maybe I should use a matte finish spray. Okay, that would have made sense. But I just like how this looks a lot more skin-like. I feel like if I use a matte finish spray, it adds to like me looking ashy. So I don't want to look ashy, like I said many times. I want to look hydrated. I want to look like this is my skin, but at the same time, I don't want to look oily. So it's very difficult trying to find that happy medium. So I just like to press this in, because sometimes if you wet it too much, it takes a little long to dry, and then while it's taking its own sweet time to dry, it starts to mush some makeup elements together, or just leaves these little spray dots and all that stuff. So generally on the morning side of like what I do put on like my clothes first. As you can see, I'm actually, oh, can you see? You can't see? Okay, but I'm wearing the top that I'm gonna wear for the day underneath this, because for me, my hair and makeup has to be the last thing that I do, because right after that, I'm probably gonna have to rush out the house because I take so long. So yeah, so the only thing now, I'm gonna just do my eyes, because I want to like rush through that, because it's already 16 minutes past 7, which means I've got like 14 minutes left. So I'm just gonna go through my eyes real quick off camera, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna like conclude talk while I do like my highlight and my lips and fix my hair. Okay, so I'm finally done with the eye look. The lashes were such a problem, like I'm even in tears a little bit. So yeah, I just want to finish off. For highlight, what was that? I'm going to layer highlights because today I feel like shining. So I'm going to use my MAC Cheeky Bronze Mineralized Skin Finish Highlighter with the LA Girl Strobe Light in the color 80 watt on top of that. So I'm just gonna build up on that. And then I am going to use this Eco Tools brush. Yes, I sometimes use it to highlight. It makes my whole skin glow when I'm using it for other things, but it really does deposit the highlight really well, especially on my cheeks. So some people are asking like, what do I have like a motivational song, quote, or anything of that nature? And then the other day, a song that like came out in like 2007, if not earlier than that. I know the music video was made like in 2007. Popped up and played, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is the song that whenever things are down, like I go to that song. So I'm gonna use the LA one now. I won't use my Eco Tools because that's gonna be too bright. Then I'm actually gonna use my fan brush. If I can find it. So I'm gonna use my fan brush for this one. This song, like whenever I'm feeling like super down, I'll play it. Whenever I'm feeling like super happy, I'll play it. So it's called Again by Faith Evans. I don't know if it was very popular, because I mean after Biggie went, she wasn't too famous by herself. But yeah, so that's the song that Faith Evans Again. So yeah, so that's a song that like really gets me like going. So yeah, that highlights is good. I don't like to obviously blind the people because I'm going to work. I'm not going to a nightclub, so I don't overdo it. And then for my lips, I'm going to use this smudge lip liner, gel liner actually, in the color medium brown. And then I'm going to use my MAC Persistence. It's a matte, which is like super finished, so I have to like use a brush, but it's the most beautiful nude I've ever owned from anywhere. So I'm just like bringing her back to life. I'm like a hoarder, so I don't throw away like old packages and stuff, and that's why I even have it still, otherwise it should be thrown away. So I'm just gonna now I'm like a little bit in a hurry because it is chasing 2:45. Okay, these lashes really were fighting me. They was fighting me. Like even now I'm like, it's not lifted, but I don't have time. I don't have time or energy, so now I'm just gonna drop that one, I suppose. See, like I'm even tearing up because of it. So now I'm gonna go in with the lipstick. Just using a lip brush. I'm just gonna apply that. Yeah, we are then done. Let me just get into this hair. Oh, we don't mess it up. I think I'm like slow-key starting to stress about the time also. Yeah, that's what I'm like. I'm just gonna comb and then just have to straighten like this part again. Also, I feel like my line is not defined enough, so I'm gonna go back in with the NYX HD concealer and an angled brush just to define that line a bit more. And I'm just gonna use my Baby Bliss curling one to like sort of set that in. You can see I've been doing it quite a bit right there. Like melt it down into the lace, and then also use that to flatten out this hair. Oh, and I'm using my Safeway wide plate straightener. Everyone asks me what straightener do I use. Pretty much use the same straightener in all my videos. Like this is like the straightener that I have, that I've had for I think about a year now, if not a little bit more than that. Okay, she's straight. She living her best life. Need to brush it. Okay guys, and that is all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the bell so that you know when I post videos and all that good stuff, and comment down below what else you'd like to see me do, what other videos you want to see from me, and all of that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.